A warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick and we're looking at a game called LED Storm on the ZX Spectrum, this time on the 128k version, because I was told I had to play this version rather than 48k because of the music. Well, there we go, so we'll do that. Also come out on the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC, and the Commodore Amiga, which I've also reviewed, and maybe a few other things as well. It's a top-down racing combat game published by Go in 1988, a little bit in the style of Spy Hunter, so let's listen to the music. Yeah, pretty good. By Tim Folin. It's based on the arcade cabinet by Capcom from 1988. Raced over 9 stages where you must avoid getting blown up essentially and bumping into obstacles. There's mines, craters and oil slicks to avoid. There's manic people slash frogs that will jump on your car to slow it down. Basically jump and avoid everything, essentially. Wasn't over impressed with this game on the Commodore Amiga. It was a case of brilliant music and mediocre gameplay. I fear this might be something similar, although we're on 8-bit this time rather than 16-bit. Yeah, brilliant music. Good stuff. Right, off we go. Right, 9 stages. How far will I do? Now, I do have some pokes for this game, so I'll have a couple of goes. If I don't advance very far, we'll poke it for infinite lives and infinite energy. If energy goes down, you've got to get to the end of the stage before running out of energy or time. Or time ticks up to a maximum. Right, here we go. A yellow stage, we're in the capital. There's the computer opponent's car, so he'll turn up every now and again, try and hold us up. Go! Right, off we go. Right, there's the computer. Don't let him get away. We're level with him at the moment. And now we crashed into a crate, which we didn't need to do, so he's disappeared. You can destroy other cars by jumping and landing on them. If they bash into you, they will hold you up. Now, I don't think I'm going to do it already, because you can't have too many crashes before it affects you. I like that spaceship that comes on. Right, there's those frogs there. That's an energy balloon with a parachute on. So we jump and catch that, we get extra energy. See, my energy's already in the red. Distance travelled there. Nowhere near the end so far. It gradually go up that yellow bar. Jump, jump, jump. Nice sounds as it jumps. It moves really fast, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at this. This is on. How's it moving this fast? Very good. Not flickering too much. Yeah, good. Although, yeah, gameplay is a little bit limited. So we died there. Da 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 da. Right, one more go, I think. Then before we'll stick a cheat on. Da da da. I could listen to that music all day, to be honest. Well done, Tim Folin. And go. Published in 1988. Right, can we keep up with the computer car this time round? Blast it. Right, don't let him get away. He's going to get away, because I'll probably crash into the first thing I see. Yes, those crates. Who put those crates in the middle of the road? They should get at least a fine. Yeah, very tricky to control this because of the speed. Similar games, Spy Hunter, which I prefer on the Spectrum, although it moves slower. Oh dear. Action Fighter is another one. Yeah, Spy Hunter is the best, I'd say. Although graphically this is quite detailed. Nothing moves quite as fast as this one, but it's on the 128k. No in-game music, it's just either side, the menu and before you play the game. But that's okay. I think it would have been a bit tricky to do both at the same time. Can I get to the end of the stage? Well, distance-ometer looks further than last time. Let's avoid these frog people. We have done. More frog people. They would jump on your car like that and slow you down and prevent you from jumping very high. Yeah, they'll slow me down completely. Damn you, frogs. Isn't that always the way when you're driving in the future? Frogs jump onto the back of your car, slow you down, because they are quite heavy compared to a rocket car. What's going on? Right, let's put a poke in. Infinite lives, infinite strength. The time for playing it sensible is over. It's time to cheat. And I'm only doing that, of course, so I can show you at least 2 stages of the game, or maybe 3 if you're lucky. or unlucky. However you want to look at it, really. Did you have this game back in the day on the 48K or the 128K or even any of the other versions? Let me know how it played. But overall thoughts, just like the Amiga game, great music, not brilliant gameplay. But judging it system to system, I think the Spectrum version is better than the Amiga, pushing what it can actually do. The Amiga one looks a bit lacking, they could have done more. I don't think, to be honest with you, maybe I've been a bit cruel on this one, I don't think they could have done too much more. It's moving fast, the graphics are good, it's okay. Could have been, ideally could have been a bit slower, if anything, and the graphics maybe a bit bigger, made it a little bit easier, but, you know, it's okay. I've never played the arcade version of this. If you have, how does it compare? Boof. I mean, I think this might even be... The Amiga version was fast. I think this version might be even faster. As I fail to make that jump over the bridge. Right, stop. There's a... You see those balloon things? It doesn't make any difference now because I've got infinite strength there. My energy's staying at the top. If you jump and land on the cars, it blows them out. And look out for the energy bars. They have to be on the road, though. Floating down with a parachute. What's your favourite top-down racing game on the ZX Spectrum? At some point we might start doing some top 10s or top 6s when we've got enough games up. But at the moment we'll just concentrate on reviewing them. Go, go, go. Yeah. It's the thing with poke mode on, it's with the pokes, it's well, it makes it a lot easier knowing that you get to the end, but it's a lot more duller, isn't it? There's no jeopardy really. So if you've got this game, I would say try and get good at it if you've got the time. I haven't got the time. We're doing a review here. What do you reckon the next stage is like? I'm guessing it's probably the same but a different colour, which happened a lot with the Spectrum games, where the graphics were the same but they just kept changing the colours each time to make it look like you was progressing. We start off yellow. That's probably the best colours for this. What colour is it going to go next? Oh dear. Hospital colours probably. Right, dump me on the track, spaceship. The distance-ometer is over halfway now, so quite long stages on this. Collision detection is good for the speed of it as well, so that's a triumph. Don't know where this is going to come in the top 6. I have to make up my mind. There's letters to collect here, don't know what that does. I think it makes the word energy, does it? Keep an eye on that. Don't really need to get that parachute thing. Right, end of level trucks, they can't be destroyed as far as I'm aware. So just try and drive around those. So we're getting near the end. Yeah, it's getting a bit repetitive now, isn't it, folks? But a lot of games do. It's what you make of it, really. There's E. If I get that, is a letter going to turn up on my display? No. Don't remember this many trucks at the end of the Amiga version. E, B, F. Or was that a P? Right, we've got energy. We need one more letter. And then we spell... Oh, we've done it. Good, well done. Must be near the end now. Distance-ometer. Yes, there we go. Checkpoint and boom. Groove. Right, what colour's the next stage going to be? Oh dear. Anyone that said green, well done. This is tricky on the eyes, this. Oh man, this is well tricky on my eyes. Green on green. They've tried to make the background, mix it with black dots, I think, to make it darker. We're going over grassland. It's hard to see the obstacles on this. I think there's rocks. Yeah, this is a mess. This stage 2 is a mess. Definitely the wrong colour. Yeah. Let's just try and get through this to see stage 3 if we can do. It feels like the game's crashed or something. This doesn't look finished, this bit. Stage 1 good, comparatively. Stage 2, yeah. I mean, if I was in the programming office and walked through and said, that's not the finished game, is it? I said, yeah, it's a finished game. I said, you're sacked. This car can jump forever, it seems, a bit like the turbo boost in Knight Rider. The TV series featuring David Hasselhoff, or as I call him, Michael Dusseldorf. Either will do. Right, never have I wanted the distance-ometer to go up as more quickly, but we're only about not even halfway through the stage yet. I presume it's going to be the same all the way through. Moving mightily fast, but that's an advantage this time. Yeah, back into a green rock on a green background. Man, I think very few people would have got past this stage without any cheats on. Let me know if you're one of those people, because one of those ones when you have to play it for hours to do this. Kaboom! Normally, without any cheats, if you crash a couple of times, you can't do it. So you have to be a little bit precise, learn the tracks, and it's a bit difficult to learn the tracks when they're, or the courses when they're this long. Maybe there's a strategy I'm not getting. Hit as many ramps as possible. But we're going through someone's field, so they're going to be pretty upset in the morning when they see tyre tracks all over their crops. Maybe they can get EU funding. Oh no, they can't get EU funding because Great Britain is leaving the EU, or have left the EU. Oh dear. Well, I didn't vote for it, but that's a different story. We'll see what happens. Oh, stuff's being thrown at us now? What's this, popcorn? Green popcorn being thrown at the car. Oh, let's get off this stage. The distanceometer, right, we're at 3/4 of the way through. Just, come on, we can get through this fang. 8-bit driving, jumping up and down. No VR option on this. Maybe the Spectrum next will have a VR option, but I don't think this is a game that's going to be redone on the next. Or if you're watching this in the future and as we redone on the next, then correct me. I know, I'm trying to... What's going on here? Yeah, I think I'm trying to lower myself on a bit of the place that you can't lower yourself on. I need to get back on the other green bit. Green on green. So on this stage, if you lower yourself on the green, that kills you. If you lower yourself on the other green, you're okay. Got it? Yeah, that's straightforward. Should have had at least 2 colours here. Maybe they couldn't, even being 128k. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da. Checkpoint. We'll do one more stage, I think. It's cyan, which for non-Spectrum people that's light blue, but they always called it cyan. Number 5 on the colours, I think, on Spectrum days. Paper 5, print hello. That's 15,2. Right, here we go. Right, very similar to the yellow level on level 1. Almost, well, pretty identical really, apart from now it's blue. We're on a bridge going over water, I think. Or you might not quite be able to get that with the perspective. It's the longest bridge in the world. I can't say universe because I haven't been to everywhere in the universe yet. I've barely visited everywhere in our own galaxy, or indeed England. If you have visited everywhere in the galaxy or the universe, let me know. And if you've got a spaceship, I wouldn't mind a lift somewhere. Thank you. Anywhere must be better than Earth. Mind you, Earth is the best planet I know, but I only know planets in our solar system. The other ones, I don't think you can breathe on them, can you? Which, be a good holiday for 10 seconds, but after that point, probably go a bit wrong. Okay, let's just continue. Just get off this level. Time taken, 1 minute 13. Scores going up there. I don't know how they're calculating that. Maybe per centimetre. But don't count how many times I'm going to die on this, because I think I would have been dead long, long ago, and in the retro gaming hospital of recoveries. A bit like that hospital in Grand Theft Auto where you get blown up or shot and then you're fixed straight away. Oops, try to lower myself into the river there. Oh man, river. Alright, the distanceometer makes halfway through stage 3. Stage 3 of 9. So yeah, I mean, I don't think the Spectrum has got 9 colours unless it goes to the Mystic Bright 1. Let's weave through these things, whatever they are. What are they? Haystacks. Moving haystacks on wheels. Yeah, so 9 colours. So some must repeat then, unless they use the Bright 1 feature. Energy, which we don't need. Yeah. I only just noticed under the LED storm title on the top right, there seems to be warning signs, whether they're our mirrors, of what's coming up. Look. There we go. Flashing in red. I should have been looking at that closer beforehand. Has that always been there? I presume it has. The best thing about this game, I just want to get back to the music really. The rest of it, I can pretty much leave it. Although it is quite clever with what they've got, so I can't be overly harsh on it. It's just a little bit dull. Spy Hunter. Dear me, come on. Spy Hunter's better. That's what I'm saying. It's more classic to me, Spy Hunter. Anything else don't come close. And there's different colours in the stages as well. Although there's a slight bit of colour bleed to my memory. This is all the same colour. I can only guess maybe memory with the speed of the thing. Checkpoint, we've done it. 3 stages of 9. We'll just see what colour the next stage is. I'm going for white. So what you, oh, it's magenta, right. I think we'll leave that one there. So hope you liked having a look at that. That was LE Storm on the ZX Spectrum 128K, published by Go in 1988, and based on the arcade cabinet by Capcom from the same year. Thanks for watching that one as always. If you've got any comments about this game, any other versions, or top-down races, or the Spectrum in general, then please put your comments below. Always welcome. And till next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.